Hi, YouTuber Skill. So it seems like these days, this Corona thing is it's getting pretty real these days, and then it's almost time to panic, it's getting kind of real, But I mean, even then, still, I would not want to panic, but but it's getting real in terms of how they're closing down businesses or how they're saying, to stay home and everything, and then more news about it or whatever. But anyway, so just in the last day, both of our jobs, mine and Jenny Lynn's, is not affected by this thing, like because our jobs is considered essential, including my job. I work in a place where they actually, it's kitchen products or kitchen accessories that we work with, but they also do cleaners and things like that, like Mr. Clean. So my job is essential, so I'm continuing to work. So it's not going to do anything. Our income apparently is not going to get harmed or anything. But though, that the thing I have to say about all this, though our jobs is not affected and we're not going to feel any interruptions of income. But the thing is that there is that both of us who are working will carry a risk. You'll have a risk. We may have a risk. We're more at risk being out in the open or being out in the jobs with a lot of people there. We're at bigger risk apparently, But although just the thing I have to say is I just want to keep 6 feet away and just keep my hands washed. That's the best thing I can do. Like my wife, like both of our jobs, we work and we're working, but for people who are working their essential jobs, we apparently are at some amount of risk, we're at bigger risk, more risk. But we just have to do the common sense things, or just keep ourselves clean or wash our hands and stuff and just keep our distance away from people. But so, I have to tell you one thing, it is safer to stay home. It's safe. If you guys, if any of you is affected by on your job for this crisis going on, it's really suggestible you stay there. You stay at your house, it's more safer to stay home. Even who cares about being bored and who cares about income or who cares, like it's better to stay safe, at this point, but anyway, yeah. But anyway, so everything looks okay. Everything looks fine, like right now, there's no serious lockdown or anything. Well, they it's an order for us to stay home, but they're not exactly enforcing it right now. Yeah, so right now, it's not harsh right now about forcing us to stay home, but but I'm hearing about them coming up with martial law, like in some places. I know I hear about New York or some, or I don't know about LA. How's LA anyway? I wonder. I know some of the very populated areas. I think they're actually considering martial law or something, like where they're gonna have like army like forcing everybody to stay home or something. I hear about this thing about people going to the beach still, even though they've been told that they should stay home. So anyways, well, right now, it's like it's okay. The panic buying is finally cooling off a little bit. It seems like it. That's the other thing. That's something different. But the panic buying, I think, it's cooled off now. It seems like it because Costco, the lines were not that long. But yeah. So well, anyway. But on the positive side, on the flip side, for me, on my job, I finally got an opportunity to drive one of those forklifts. Well, it's not a forklift; it's a pallet jack, electric pallet jack. Today, I finally had an opportunity to drive one of those. Like I've been wanting to do that for years, and here's my little license here, or my ID. Well, that's the name of the job. I work in Bradshaw. Well, anyway, yeah. I mean, so I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that like from this point on, or if it's just a backup, or I don't know. But I just know that I got an opportunity to drive a forklift or a pallet jack, electric pallet jack. Finally, I got an opportunity to do that. Well, it can be an advantage to be on the pallet jack though, really, because because I'm by myself. We're by ourselves on these forklifts or pallet jacks, so I mean, we don't have to worry about being too close to people. But of course, you should sanitize all the parts that we touch on those pallet jacks and forklifts. But I mean, I think it could be a nice thing for me because I'm always gonna be far away from people, like to avoid any chance of catching any problems, But I mean, but in my job, I just have to keep 6 feet away, and it's usually not a problem in my job, and everything. And Costco, the eatery at Costco is still open, although they don't have their tables or anything. But I mean, yeah. But now back to this stay-at-home thing. I really suggest you guys stay home. If I mean, that's me though. I mean, I really suggest that you guys stay home. But if you're gonna go somewhere, just keep your distance from people. Like just be sure, just to be on the safe side. Like only go out to buy your food or something. I mean, there should not be a problem with toilet paper anymore. So yeah, yeah. So. But now, before I go, I just want to do a little prayer for all of you guys. There really is no correct way to pray, so I'm just gonna pray to the Lord. Father, I know that we are in this crisis, and I ask you, Lord, to protect all of us who from this epidemic and for those of us who's panicking about this, I ask you to help them feel okay, just to feel calm. And I ask you, Lord, to help in the situation of people who lost their jobs or everything that's happening because of the coronavirus. And I and the Lord to give support to everybody who's suffering from loss of jobs or anything that I mean that to provide them comfort in this situation in all ways possible. And for anybody who got the virus, I pray to you, Lord, to heal them up as they need and to give them the strength to trust in you and all the that's going on out here. So yeah. So okay. Well, I mean, I hope you guys are gonna be okay with all this, especially those of you who those of you who may have lost your job, or those of you have not lost your job, but are working right now. But I hope for the best of you guys to avoid any problems with the disease and stuff. I hope. You guys. I hope that all of you guys will be fine, and I'm gonna be doing my best to keep myself away from the threat of all this that's happening, but I feel I should be fine, as long as just as long as you just follow the things that you should do. Yeah, my family's fine as far as I know. I know my mom stays at home because yeah, really doesn't work. So yeah. So okay, so I hope you guys have a good one, and I just know that I'm still pretty happy that I finally got a license to drive a pallet jack. I'm happy that I finally got it. That I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been wanting to drive one of these things for a long time for a job. Because I felt that it's fun to do that and everything. And I want to get up. I want to do the forklift eventually. I mean, they want me to do the pallet jack for a month. Well, not a month. They didn't tell me a time, but they want me to do the pallet jack for a little bit, and then they want to move me up to the forklift and the high reach. That's what they. I want to do the high reach. So yeah. I mean, so so again, I hope for the best of you guys. I pray for you guys. I'll be praying for you guys every day, and for myself, everything, and pray for my wife and everything, especially my wife because she works in the medical convalescence center. I want to pray to my wife every day while I'm, yeah, every day. Okay, alrighty, see ya.